Hello and welcome to top10list.org, where you get a world of knowledge in just 10 simple points. I'll be your host today, and our topic is going to be about the top things people think about when they're unable to sleep. So let's jump right into number 10. The one thing that people think about a lot is plans for the following day. Tired minds don't plan well. Sleep first and plan later, they say. But what if you are not at all tired? The first and foremost thing that comes in mind while going to bed is planning for the next day. People could not sleep for the whole night thinking about next day's plans. Apart from this, some of them indulge themselves in consciousness instead of a good scheduling. Undoubtedly, it's good to plan for the same to have a better control over the day, but most of the people end up with the stress of responsibilities. And it finally results in problems of not falling asleep. But it's not at all a big matter to get worried about. What exactly helps to get rid of this is preparing a list to do or a worry list. What comes in your mind, just write them down and put it away. Most of the strategies like this have been proven to be really effective. At number 9, we have reminding whatever happened in the past day, which is the exact reversal of our last one. Thinking about the whole day past is natural while going to bed, like some good things that happen or some bad things that may have, resulted in unresolved issues. Sometimes we just love to think, while sometimes stress tends to cause us to think. Some memories make us to feel wonderful, while some make us to feel low. Excitement for anything or any special events like birthdays also become one of those reasons for not being able to fall asleep. We keep on thinking and wondering about the past day. We are tired, but our mind isn't. However, we can cope with these issues by just creating a relaxing bedtime routine. At number 8, we have thinking about some unresolved issues. This problem is so common in teenagers and young adults. Getting into certain troubles and thinking about past traumas makes your mind loud, which in turn results in trouble sleeping. You go to bed, but your mind is actually awake, fighting off many problems and their solutions. Some of you try to deviate your mind by listening to songs and watching TV, to stay engaged with other activities like the internet or television. The worst impact is improper sleeping habits. The best solution for this problem is to share. Share whatever you're feeling inside with anyone, maybe your parents, friends, or siblings, someone you can trust. Sharing helps a lot in reducing stress and indirectly gives a major contribution for a good night's sleep. Number 7, we have exam stress. Falling asleep is not that easy during exams or when you have a test the next day. The pressure to do well in exams and to revise makes us think and get so worried for the whole night. This anxiety and stress sometimes makes us feel way too depressed, which is not good and does not result in a good performance the next day. It also affects sleep very badly. Many students are caught saying that, I'm going to fail this, I'm scared, and I don't know if I can pass this test. And at the same time, anxiety doesn't allow them to sleep too well. Reducing this kind of stress can be easily achieved by proper and timely revision and also having the power of positive thinking and positive speech. At number 6, something we all have suffered with is career concern. Your dream job. The mind sometimes remains concentrated on this word. What type of job do I need? What kind of job would fulfill my demands or would satisfy my needs? Which path is chosen and which path is not? This question remains in every mind along with the worries of being jobless. It's good to think about the future, but sometimes it becomes the very reason behind your sleeplessness and therefore leads to your joblessness. Look, sometimes we don't even realize it, but we spend our whole night thinking about the career. So only a small thing we need to keep in our mind is, behind every successful man, there are a lot of unsuccessful years. At number 5, we have good or worse memories. Things end, but memories last forever, so the saying goes. Everyone has memories of good moments they spent off, and bad ones just as well. The night plays an important role in cementing memories. Sometimes it is not realized, but we end up, taking our whole night thinking about some good things or bad things that happened to us. Some of them make us feel wonderful and are worth remembering, while some are, things that are not worth remembering. The whole night seems short when one indulges themselves in past memories, and it's best to avoid it. At number 4, another one that I've personally dealt with is friendships and relationship issues. Our mind is so very usual to the thoughts of friends and relationships. The unlimited smiles we share, the moments we pass, the conversations, make up really important memories in our minds. And the best place to relive these thoughts is in your bed sometimes. Night seems the best time to think off when you are not sleepy. Underneath the lashes, it's not the sleep that comes up, it's only the thoughts which are right now under experience. Number 3, outfits for the next day. More so common with women than it is for men. Before going to sleep, sometimes we think about outfits for tomorrow. Like I said, especially for girls. It is most important for them to think about their dress, patterns, color, footwears, accessories, and many more things to put on for the following day. So these planning procedures are generally common in many girls whenever they can't fall asleep. Number 2, nervousness for an interview call. How to feel calm and collected before an interview? Yes, this is what's called nervousness. It is very common in most people. They can't fall asleep thinking about this very thing. And finally, instead of taking their mind to a constructive side, they push their performance to the opposite side by being nervous and suffering from anxiety about an interview. Yet another thing you want to try best to avoid. The number one thing for everybody, thinking about any kind of upcoming social event. What people think of when they are not sleepy, the number one thing that makes them not able to fall asleep, well, the most usual reason behind that is excitement for some kind of upcoming social event like a marriage, birthdays, anniversary, or maybe some other kind of celebration. Most people remain excited about what they're going to wear, what would be the appropriate time for the celebration, and with whom they are going to have these moments with. This overexcitement tends to lead us to think more and more and sleep less and less. Well, that does it for our top 10 list of the things that people think of when they are not able to sleep. Thank you for joining us. Click subscribe if you like today's episode so you can join us again for another edition of Top 10.